Hi, this is Robert Stehlik from Booth on a Surf. I'm going to try to do the narrated downwind run here. Give you some pointers on how to do a downwinder. It's kind of inspired by Jeremy Riggs on Maui that did a video that I thought was pretty cool, like this. So with a head mount GoPro camera, it records the sound pretty good. So I'm here kind of at the beginning of the Waikai to Waikiki run, and if you watch my previous video on some tips for the Waikai run, I talk about the two different swell directions. So I'm going to try to show kind of what I'm talking about here. There's usually some smaller bumps moving out, kind of out to the left of the screen here, and then bigger bumps moving to the right. So what I'm trying to do is kind of zigzag, going out, moving on the slower bumps, waiting for a good opportunity to go right, like this one, and then move back on the board, and then try to stay with it, move back forward if it's slopey, back again, and now it's moving out, so I'm going to follow it back out to the left, stay with it, there we go, still going, and on the screen, the GoPro kind of flattens out the waves, but the bumps are actually pretty decent size today, so it looks like less than it really is on the screen. So sometimes people have the misperception that downwind paddling is just cruising, easy going. Here we go, another one to the right. But in actuality, it's actually a super workout. Basically doing one sprint after another, so you'll hear me breathing pretty hard. It's not just a walk in the park, riding swells the whole time. You actually have to move fast to get into these bumps. If you're just paddling constantly at a medium rate, you're not going to go very fast because you need that sprint energy to catch the bumps and then relax while you're gliding or when there's no good bumps around. So you want to always keep that momentum up, follow the bumps, try to move at the speed of the ocean, really get in tune with what the ocean's doing. Here's a good one, kind of moving to the right. I'm going to follow this one, and then I'm going to turn back to the left to get into one of these slower moving ones. See, back to the left here, okay, and then back to the right again. Following the bumps, going back to the left again. Whew. Alright, and you'll notice there's usually little sets, like 2 or 3 good waves at a time, followed by kind of a little bit of a flat spell. So you want to kind of relax during the flat spell and make sure you have the energy to get into that next good little train. So it's all about timing, using your energy at the right time. Don't just paddle for no good reason. Always use every stroke to your advantage and time it with the energy of the ocean. A lot of people also try to look back to see the bumps, which is totally unnecessary. If you look at the camera, you see that I'm always looking forward, kind of right in front of the nose of my board, a little bit to the left and right, but I never turn my head back. I can see what's happening behind me from the back of the wave in front of me. So basically I'm always trying to follow the back of the bump in front of me. And the time to start paddling hard is when the bump moves underneath you and I'm trying to kind of stick my nose into the bump in front of me. That's how you catch them. Sometimes you can catch up to them, move back forward again, back to the rudder. It's a lot of moving around. By moving your feet back, you keep the nose from curling. going back out. Oh, here's another one going to the right. Follow it. There we go. Now I got some speed going. Stay with it. I'm going to kind of ride this diagonally. Okay. Back forward again. Try to stay with it. Alright, take a break. Back to the left. Try to get on a smaller, slower moving one. Get ready for the next good one. Here we go.